All right, let's do a message now for Sagittarius. Happy birthday, guys, for those of you who celebrate it. Some of you might have been like, what? Who doesn't celebrate their birthday? That's right. Yours truly, sitting right here. I just don't celebrate it anymore. I don't want to. I'm not against it. So, if you celebrate your birthday, happy birthday. You should celebrate it. Do what feels right to you. You know what I mean? Live and let live. Sagittarius. Where's Sagittarius? Crosswatcher. I feel a little shaky in yours for some reason. I'm just hyper aware of an inner shake and inner jitteriness coming out of nowhere. I mean, it could be because the first card out is the Knight of Wands. Can be a little jittery. Something like that. Okay. So the Knight of Wands is definitely on a journey. And the reason that somebody is on a journey, it looks like in your direction, is because they're being led by an emotional impulse. And this emotional impulse, this passionate impulse, it has to do with their connection with you. They're almost feeling a little restless. And they're eager to do something about this, to take some sort of action. Because they, well, they love you. That's why. They don't need careful consideration. They don't need to take their time. They don't need to wait any longer. They don't need to think about this. They know. This is someone who is very sure. They're sure. They're so sure. There's not a speck of doubt in someone's heart, in their mind, that you are who they want to be with. Like they know. Clarify this Knight of Wands. Cancer, Leo, Gemini. You got a lot of fire here. Could be any other fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Clarify the Knight of Wands. This could also be you, and it could be reversed. Who is certain about a person. No doubt or hesitation at all. Maybe this is even, I want to finish something I already started. Something we already started. I want to see it through to the end. I want to go through with it. How does this person think you feel about them? I'm hearing stay with it, stay in it. How does this person think that you feel about them? Ace of Pentacles, clarify that. And the Hierophant. us feel the same way. If there was any, at any point, which I believe there might have been at some point, some hesitation, some doubt, it's not here anymore. I don't know what's happened. But this person they haven't felt this passionate in so long, or they haven't felt this, yeah, I feel like in so long, or in this way ever. In fact, maybe they had put it out of their mind, or started to give up on it, or get over something, or question if they were really like losing their mind, or being hopeful about something that just wasn't gonna happen or happen again. But that's not what it's looking like here, especially with that Empress. I'm gonna get a different layout because I want to get it a little bit deeper. Some of you, I'm going to be really, really candid. What am I not? This won't resonate for all of you, what I'm about to say, but especially if you do something intimate with somebody, with this person, it will be in that moment. It will be in that very moment. I'm getting you'll both be naked. It will be in that moment that this person feels that passion, that spark again. They feel it. Or for the first time. And when they realize, when they know that they love you, and also that you love them. The coming together, it will be in that action. That physical action. Could be in words, but it feels like something y'all do intimately. Mm-hmm. I think somebody was starting to feel like things were kind of getting heavy here. It was starting to just weigh on a person. This is really specific. But the Magician. That's action. But there's something so personal and so intimate that takes place between you and this individual that when it occurs, it might have already at the point you're watching this video, it's like we're back on again. We're back. Or I am, personally. It's like, there it is. If any of you have been wanting, like, I don't know, if you're watching me and you're trying to work on a relationship, I'm telling you, it's gonna get there. I don't see that often, actually. It's actually one of the less often things I see. But, yeah, because you guys are kind of, well, you love each other. Maybe we just stop fighting it. Fighting each other, fighting against it, denying it, trying to one-up each other, trying to hurt each other. Maybe we just make love and make up, you know? In some other situations, that's not the message at all. It's just kind of like this. I feel like it has to do with sex. I feel like we have sex and the sparks fly again, and I realize that, like, look, I love you. I love you, okay? I love you. And I've never felt this way with anybody. You drive me crazy. You make me want to rip my fucking hair out. Sometimes I don't even want to look at your face. But something about today, something about this moment, something about this orgasm, something about being in you, on you, something about this kiss. This kiss, which is a song by who? Faith Hill. I have faith again in us. No one does it for me like you, and no one ever will. That's this message. I'm channeling so strong today. I don't know how, because I feel kind of nauseous now. I just ate. This kiss, unstoppable. This kiss, Faith Hill. We can get over that hill. I love when Spirit talks to me like that. Faith. My faith is restored. My faith is renewed. You are who makes me happy. You are my wish fulfillment. I don't want another heartbreak. I don't need another turn to cry. I don't want to learn the hard way. Baby, hello. Oh no, goodbye. It's like, you know, boy, have you and someone had a go together? You have. But it's the way you love me. It's the feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's impossible. This kiss, unstoppable. I love you. Nobody does it for me like you. And it's in this kiss. It's in looking at you. It's in the way you touch me. It's in our skin on skin contact. It's in the way we make love. And it's in today. Something in the air. I don't know. It's in the water. Well, now it's going to be in you. Vice versa. You're going to be in them. You know. It's even the smell. Like, I love the smell of your body. I love it. I love the smell of our DNA mixing. I love it. Y'all be careful too. You know, I might make a baby with this type of energy. It even kind of feels like we're not, it just happens. It's like, something just kind of happens here. It just kind of, we're not even thinking about it. That's the best. We're not even thinking about it. We're not focusing on it. We're not trying. We've even become a little negative about each other, or love in general, or just whatever. And all of a sudden we're working on things again. Working on our relationship. Working on something we weren't expecting to work on. We weren't trying. Usually I would see this type of energy as maybe toxic, like, oh God, there's two people who just can't stop coming back together. They just can't stop, you know? And maybe it's, I don't feel that. I don't feel it at all in my core. I do not feel it. I feel like, when are we going to stop lying to ourselves? You're who I really love getting attention from. You're who I really love giving my support to, my attention to, my affection to, really my all to. You're the apple of my eye. You're in the lead. You're on top. Or I'll be on top, both. We'd switch positions, you know, reverse cowgirl, reverse horse rider, whatever. It's you. It's always you. And then after this moment, it's like somebody is just like super happy, like goes right back to work, just gets right back to work. And maybe even something like a very passionate kiss or a sexual moment between two people put somebody in a really good mood where they feel like on top of the world again, and they just go right back into work, or they start doing something. And they're in like the best mood ever, because this is like a victor, a winner, a conqueror, someone who achieves more because they're in a good mood because they just had a good orgasm or something. I don't know. It was amazing. And not just because it was amazing, but because of who we shared it with. Because if we're being honest with ourselves, it's this kiss and we ain't over each other. We'll never get over each other. We love each other. I want you, you want me. I've done things, you've done things. You've been a dick hat, I've been an ass hat. We've both been awful at different times. But the beautiful thing about us is, well, you can admit when you're wrong, I can admit when I'm wrong, and we can also both admit that ain't nobody else does it for us. Period. Sorry. You're my person. Well, happy fucking birthday. Oh, I love that. This is like, this is actually really healthy. This is in my opinion, everybody's got their own opinion. In my opinion, this is a very healthy, whatever y'all got going on, I'm not even going to label it. I feel like you guys can call it what you want to call it. It's just that type of love, and nobody's got to understand it, do they? I love this. This is like, I'm not losing my independence or my individuality, my autonomy. No, I go and do my own thing. You do your thing. I live my life. You live yours. I do my work. You do your work. We're not losing ourselves because we love each other. We're not getting distracted either. If anything, it's motivational, baby. Give me some of that vitamin D. It's motivational. This spark that we just rekindled, it's making me want to, I feel even better. I feel like I look better. I'm glowing. I'm stronger. And now I'm going to continue to create, loving on myself and creating for myself and doing things for myself. Wow. A lot of time, most of the time, I see people who get into relationships. Again, I don't know what this is and what you and this person are deciding to do with whatever is going on. That's your business. I don't see the independence. I usually see two people who bleed together and the two become one. And it's like this fucking I don't know. I don't like that. Don't lose yourself, I don't see how that's healthy. I don't see you and this person doing that at all. This person has their likes. You have yours. You're you, they're them. The only time you become one is in those little moments that not everybody needs to know about or nobody needs to know about. It's nobody's business. When are we going to stop fighting this? You know what I mean? And just lay down the swords. When are we that's what I'm getting from this card here and your feelings. What are we going to stop? Because, yeah, maybe we're scared a little and we got this and that and all this. But the truth of the matter, the real truth of the matter, no matter how much we've gone through and put each other through and all this stuff, the truth of the matter is you are my wish fulfillment. You are who I really want at the end of the day, and nobody satisfies me like you. Period. It's every single thing about you. I could get drunk on your love. But I'm also not obsessed with you, okay? Let's not get it twisted. I don't want to lose my individuality. I'm doing my own thing. I don't want to be suffocating on your energy or you on mine. I'm going to go over here. And it makes me want you even more, honey, okay? And it's yeah, okay, that's totally fine. And then you go your own separate ways and then you come together again and then you come together again, if you know what I mean. Or one a little bit before the other. But it's such good love that it's I'll keep going until you do. Because I'm going to get you off. Everything is really starting to fall in place for you and someone. It is. And it's after kind of just like, when are we going to stop fighting each other? When are we going to stop fighting this? When are we just going to put down the damn swords and admit who we really love and who really does it for us at the end of the day? Who am I authentically my best self with? Who does it for me? Who? Who do I feel like I can be my most authentic self with? They know what my farts smell like. They know that I have a hemorrhoid after having their children. They know, or their child, or not their child, but I just have a hemorrhoid, period. Maybe I take big poops, okay? Maybe they know that I'm lactose intolerant, and when I eat the wrong thing, it definitely tails off on me. Maybe they know that I'm missing a couple of teeth, because I am. I got a flipper. I got a flipper in here. Bulimia nervosa will do it every time. Fucking erode your teeth over time. Too much acid on the teeth. They know that, and they don't give a shit because they love me as I am. They care about me as I am. You know how good it is to not have to feel like I gotta wake up and fucking put makeup on because this person don't give a shit. You know, it literally, like, I am so comfortable. This person has literally, especially these two people who have had children together, it's like they have seen me push out their child where my butthole looked like it was blowing a bubble gum. A bubble. I mean, you know how I know? Because I watched my babies come out. So I literally asked them to put a mirror right there because I just wanted to see the miracle happen. I was like, whoa. My first one, I pooped. I literally pooped. I even apologized to my doctor. He's still my OBGYN to this day, or my what do you call that? Well, I guess that's what you call it. Does your pap smears. He's still, to this day, the one who delivered my oldest, whom is an adult now, my oldest. Well, he put the mirror there and I saw it and I was like, whoa. I mean, I was just like intrigued. Like, how can my vagina do that? It's like, it's literally a miracle. My mom was in the room with my oldest and it was just like the coolest thing ever. She was actually helping hold my legs and the doctor had the other one. And I just watched it. I've never seen anything so cool. I was like, wow. I watched it with my second one as well. They kind of got their heads in the way in that one, but I watched it. And that's the one I noticed my butthole looked like it was blowing a bubble. I was like, oh, you know, and it's just so the baby starts to come out a little and then it goes back in. When you quit pushing, you got to wait a minute. The baby goes back in. It like sucks in. And then all that progress from pushing, you just feel a little disheartened for a minute. And they're like, push again. You're like, why? It's just going to suck back up in there. So you start pushing again. Here comes the baby. Here comes the baby. And then they tell you to stop for a second. And you're like, damn it. But you can see the head a little bit more until finally the head pops out and it's just sitting there. Then you got to get the shoulders out and that's a bitch. You know what I mean? This person, if they've been there for all that, that's another thing. Like, you've seen my insides, bro. You stripped my mucus plug. You've literally been there for all of it. Sometimes I don't like you. But I love you. And I know it. And I appreciate what I have in you and with you. And the memories we've made and the intensity that we have. And if there's not been children or anything here, it's still just I can be myself. I can be my worst self and my best self. I can be my worst self and my best self. I feel like there's going to be a moment here where you're really in it with this person. One thing leads to another. You start kissing, making out, and you know, there's gonna be a sigh of relief. It's sex. Let's just say it. You guys are gonna be having sex. You might not be able to keep your fucking hands off each other. You may, like, overindulgence can definitely be this card. So you might not be able to stop once you start. When, you know, Pringle said it best, once you pop, the fun don't stop, you know. That's what could happen here. We could talk about all the negative things, but right now I'm not. I could go into a few things that I've seen that might have happened here between you and this person in the past, or just whatever. Who gives a fuck? We already know about that plenty. Let's just enjoy the moment, okay? Let's just enjoy the fucking moment. Let's just have fun with it and just kind of be, it might even kind of be, somebody is always comes back to the same person. Like if these two people are not together, they come back together and they have sex and they spend time because they're in love with each other. They're always going to be in love with each other. There's just two people who just will always be in love with each other. They may even, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. This isn't me judging. I'm just telling you what I see. This could even be two people here who cheat on others with each other. Always. It's always that way. It'll always be that way. They're exes. Or, you know, they've just always been this way. If they're still together, this is two people who might have at times even been unfaithful to each other or been with other people. And even once this like spark happens again and we're kind of realizing, oh my God, you're who I really love, no matter what, nobody does it for me like you. You're my wish fulfillment. It's kind of this, oh my God, is this going to happen again? But then we almost kind of just don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. Nobody can break us like each other to each other. And nobody can love us like each other to each other. That's what I'm getting from this message. Always holding on, like it's always gonna be us at the end of the day. They're trying to tell me something about this card. It just came out. They're trying to show me something about this pentacle in the middle. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. I got something about, I don't really even want to say it because I don't know what they're trying to get me to see, but it has something to do with P. Does that make sense for anybody? I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know what that means. I just don't know. And I don't know why it's right there. And why they're, what are you talking about here? Well, this is like speaking of like peeing in a cup. What is that about? Does that make sense for anybody here? I'm gonna leave that there. Peeing in a cup. It's just peeing in a cup. That's all I say. It's just peeing in a cup. Yeah, that's all you say. Just peeing in a cup. They'll know. For whoever that part's for, it's for a little couple people. They'll know what that peeing in a cup means. Okay. I'll just leave it there. The devil again. And I have two decks mixed in. Oh, there's the cup. There it is. Oh, look. That is, look. Look at that. If that is not a... I don't know what is. Oh! Leakage. Oh my God. You're because we always come back together. Shit. Y'all gonna be like, I'm so mad at her. That's not my message at all. I can't help it. That's what I got, guys. Some of you are like, I'm not. That don't even. But for those of you who this was for, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it just feels like you're peeing, but we know what that really is. Guys, well, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.